Hey everybody, welcome back to my Unprocessed life. Guess what? I'm leaving the house on time today. I know. I'm actually about 3 minutes earlier than I thought I would be. I'm still probably 10 minutes later than I'd like to be, but I feel like I did a really good job getting out of the house today. So kudos to me. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Let's see. So last night we had lentils. We had some quinoa and lentils for dinner, and it was really good. So basically, Stark Raving Raw made some, I think they were green lentils, and you know, I've never really liked lentils before. They've been too chewy. They've kind of felt gritty, but you know, she comes from the South, and she cooks them pretty much like she cooks beans, which means they're going to be super tender. And you know what? I really like them a whole lot better that way. They're more than edible; they're actually enjoyable. So that was a fun dinner. I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. I had some corn tortillas, which I discovered the secret to. This is so silly. I know it says it on the package, but you know, I've eaten flour tortillas my entire life, and I switched over to the corn tortillas so that I could drop some of the fat content. Excuse me. And it says on the package to warm them up, but I never thought that it would make any real difference. But apparently, if you don't warm corn tortillas up, and I know everybody that knows this is going to laugh at me. Apparently, if you don't warm them up, they're just super brittle. But if you kind of heat them up, I put them under a broiler for a few minutes, and then they became very pliable and strong. It was kind of weird. I had no idea. So what I did was I took some flour tortillas, some plain quinoa, nothing on it, some of the lentils that Stark Raving Raw cooked, and you know, she did those with some spices, so they had some spice to them. Added some diced tomato and diced onion on top, and then just a tad bit of hot sauce or barbecue sauce. Oh, man, and I wish I could have eaten more. I mean, I don't, but I wish I could have eaten more, because that's how enjoyable it was. It was one of those dinners where I was like, man, this is really, I like this. This is good stuff. So, yeah. So there's that. And I enjoyed dinner. Of course, the funny thing is that after dinner, and this has happened to me more than once when having lentils, and I'm beginning to think that there's a correlation. My insides are just on fire, like my intestines, my digestive tract. Usually about an hour after dinner, oh, man, they are just on fire. So I had to deal with that. That was quite the evening. And then I got up this morning, and I don't know if that's lentils or not. We're going to experiment with it a few more times just to find out. I'm sure the lentils have something to do with it, but I'm not sure what exactly. Anyway, I'll have to experiment with that some, because we got a lot of lentils left over, so I'm probably gonna have that for dinner like the next 3 or 4 nights. This morning I got up, and so yesterday I got up to weigh this morning. That's where I was going with this. So yesterday I had my oatmeal, I had a couple veggie sandwiches at lunch, and then I had the lentils for dinner. And that was pretty much all I had, but I was full all day long. I wasn't hungry. It was a good day as far as eating went. I got up to weigh this morning, and I lost 2.2 pounds, I think it was. So now I'm under the 290 mark. I'm almost where I was after that week of just straight raw food. And I'm feeling pretty good, because I'm feeling pretty happy about what I get to eat, and it's been really nice to not be hungry. And it's a funny thing. I was talking with Stark Raving Raw about this last night. It's starting to develop what I feel is a much healthier relationship with food for me, because now, I mean, I look forward to eating, but it's not like it was before, which was everything I was looking forward to. You know, I kind of feel like I was never satisfied on diet, my diets, the vegan diets that I had that were where I was trying to lose weight, or where I was trying to I guess lose weight. That's probably the best analogy. I know that back when we were doing the Engine 2, which is where we started with all this, it was pretty easy to follow once you got the hang of it. It took about 2 weeks to kind of figure out, what was vegan, what wasn't, what had oils, what didn't, that kind of stuff. And really, the Starch Solution and Dr. Neil Barnard's protocols aren't that different than the Engine 2 diet stuff. And because of that, it's pretty easy for me to follow. And all three of those have actually worked really well. The Engine 2, when we first did that, I think I lost about 40 pounds. So, and then what happened after that was, after, we kind of felt like we knew what we were doing, we relaxed the rules, started eating a lot more of the, like, diet cheese, the fake cheeses and things like that. And then the weight started to creep back on, and then we did full vegetarian, ate a lot of cheese and things, and we just kind of let everything get out of hand. So any one of those three, I'm pretty confident are good choices. Let's see. Okay, so if you want to follow my Instagram account, that's where I post pictures of everything I eat in a day that I don't forget to post. Which I'll have a picture of the quinoa and lentil tacos up before the end of the day. You can follow me there at myunprocessed.life. If you would like to drop me a line, feel free to give me an email, myunprocessedlife@gmail.com. If you want to leave some comments down below, I'll respond to them. And if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you love the video, share it. And if you want to know when new videos come out, make sure you click the subscribe button. And as always, thank you so much for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. I know how important your time is, so the fact that you would spend a few minutes with me is really humbling. So thank you once again for hanging out with me on My Unprocessed Life. I will talk to you this afternoon on my way back home. Y'all have a really great day.